Well, meantime, investigations into the alleged mismanagement of the DRA under the former administration is ongoing. This, according to Chairman Alex Storr, who confirms that additional information has been requested by the police. All this unfolding since 2022, when an audit was conducted. Our Aja Kwan joins us live in the DRA office. Aja, what's the latest?
Well, the Disaster Reconstruction Authority Chairman Alex Storr's investigation continue into the mismanagement of the DRA under the former administration. Since 2022, an operational audit and requested documents have been handed over to the police as millions of dollars are alleged to have been misappropriated. Now, Storr's leaving no room for uncertainty, as he says he and his team have been working tirelessly to rectify the issues they encountered when taking office.
Just about every facet of the organization we had to rebuild.
In 2022, Chairman of the Disaster Reconstruction Authority, Alex Storr, says they found some discrepancies in the way the DRA's fundings were handled by the former minister-led administration. He says a forensic audit was performed and, on the guidance of an auditor, handed the findings to the police. Storr confirming that the financial audit faced unexpected delays due to inadequate record-keeping practices in the former administration. Meanwhile, opposition leader, the Honorable Michael Pintard, recently criticizing the current administration in a local daily, labeling it an abysmal failure as it relates to Hurricane Dorian relief efforts on Grand Bahama. Pintard claiming to have a list of 350 homes in need of repairs on the island. Here's what the chairman had to say.
The opposition leader is playing politics. We found millions of dollars, about $40 million spent, and most of that was done on debris management, while people are still complaining that they haven't had repairs completed. You would have somebody that had $30,000, $40,000 in damage done to their house, was given $5,000, $7,500 to repair the house. So you can see it's inadequate.
But he says the government has been working feverishly to address residents' issues and rebuild the DRA. While he could not confirm the amount of money spent to rectify such issues, here's how the DRA officials have saved money since coming into office.
One example would be the demurrage fees. We met nearly $1 million in demurrage fees for containers that were just sitting on a vacant lot in Abaco. We were able to clear those trailers, get them back to the shipper, and then negotiate a settlement where we didn't have to pay the full $1 million in fees. That's one example. We've also been able to decrease the bloated salaries at the DRA, and that was done. You would see in the stories in the press, I won't quote the figures on how much the former administration paid executives, but that number has been drastically cut.
Storr also noting that the government cannot fund the DRA alone, as it is a partnering effort. He says as a result of the former administration's alleged mismanagement, the DRA has lost donor confidence.
We need assistance of donors, and the donor confidence was totally eroded by the former administration. So we've been rebuilding those relationships to help us to get the funds that we need to help as many people as we can.
Now, Storr also exclusively telling us that they are partnering with non-governmental organizations in the coming weeks to begin repairs to approximately 150 homes here in Grand Bahama by the end of the year. Of course, that is a story we will continue to follow. Coming to you live here at the DRA office, reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Aja Kwan. Back to you at the desk.